Verstappen on pole, Perez second, Hamilton third, Bottas fourth. Fiber lights are on, it's lights down, and away we go. Verstappen gets away well, Perez gets away well, Hamilton gets away well. Hamilton has a good run. Verstappen, he's going to use the split stream down in turn number 1. Hamilton using the outside lane, Perez using the inside lane. They're 3 wide, he's headed to turn number 1, 4 wide behind. Oh, Stroll! He hits the back of Fernando Alonso and he's out of the race. Oh dear, safety car immediately released. Hamilton takes the lead. It's Verstappen second, Perez third. Let's see what happens here. Hamilton leads, Verstappen second, Perez is third. Here we go, the restart. And looks like Verstappen does get a better restart than Lewis Hamilton. Down the main straight. Here comes Max Verstappen. He's going to try somewhere. Is he trying the inside? He switches back. Uses the outside. Now wheel to wheel with Lewis Hamilton down the main straight. Perez, look at that color sign. And then Charles Leclerc trying to defend from Daniel Ricciardo. Wheel to wheel goes Max Verstappen on Lewis Hamilton. He's going to try the long way. A little bit of contact between the two drivers. Verstappen gets ahead of Lewis Hamilton. But here goes Lewis Hamilton with the backstretch now. No DRS until the third lap. Meanwhile, Hamilton trying as all he can down around the outside, and a beautiful move by Lewis Hamilton as he takes the place back. No, he's still wheel to wheel through the hairpin now. Hamilton trying to hold off Max Verstappen. They head into the S section. Hamilton using the outside, and he takes the spot away from Max Verstappen. Perez trying to defend from Valtteri. Oh my goodness, almost a major contact between Hamilton and Verstappen. Have DRS. Valtteri Bottas as well will have DRS. But here we go. Down the main straight. Verstappen looking down the inside. And he switches back early on Mount Lewis Hamilton. He goes on the outside lane. They're squirming into the first corner. Losing all that grip. Hamilton trying to use the outside lane. And he gets by using the inside of the third turn. But here we go, through the corner. Oh, we have a little bit of trouble. Oh, there's a smoking car. It looks like Esteban Ocon probably. As there's yellow flags. Oh, Esteban Ocon spun! Ocon has spun on the track. And he looks to be out of the race. And he will be out of this race as he will park off. As that car is smoking bad. And he is out of the Mexico City Grand Prix. Meanwhile, look at the battle here. Hamilton and Verstappen going wheel to wheel through the S section. Hamilton trying to use the outside lane. Here comes Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas almost going wheel to wheel. Oh, a little bit of squirm there from Sergio Perez. But as you can see, wheel to wheel through the corners into the stadium section. Hamilton not giving Verstappen any room. Verstappen trying to use the outside lane of the stadium section. Will not be happening. Hamilton holds on to the lead. Meanwhile, Verstappen, Perez is now there. Bottas is now there. It's a four-way fight for the lead as they head through the main straight. Here come the two Red Bulls of Verstappen and Perez. Down the main straight. Can they catch Hamilton? Will it be a three-way fight? Here they go. Perez using the inside lane. Here we go. 3 wide. Oh, Perez using the inside block up for Perez. Oh my goodness, almost making contact. But it looks like Hamilton will Verstappen box off. Hamilton and Perez going wheel to wheel. Bottas into the fight, but no. Verstappen holds on the P3, but now Sergio Perez and Lewis Hamilton going wheel to wheel. Perez around the outside, and he takes the lead of the race. Meanwhile, Fernando Alonso around the outside. Big lockup from Valtteri Bottas, but no. Alonso will not take P4 from Valtteri Bottas. What an amazing fight this has been for 2 laps. An early pit stop for the Mercedes, trying to look like they're trying to do a sort of undercut, but Perez enters the pits as well, so they're both on the same strategy, but it looks like Hamilton goes on mediums, Perez on softs tires, and now McLaren is in, they're going on softs too, so it seems like Hamilton is going for a 2-stop, Perez looking like a 2-stop strategy too, but now the question is, what strategy will work? So Max Verstappen leads. Alonso is now second. Norris is now third. Sainz is now fourth. Tsunoda is now fifth. Sebastian Vettel is now sixth. Valtteri Bottas and Nicholas Latifi going wheel to wheel through the corners. As you can see there, down the inside. Oh, there goes Nicholas Latifi as he spins off of Valtteri Bottas. and he drives through the grass, trying to get back on track. Meanwhile, look at this though, Charles Leclerc gets by Mick Schumacher, and he does get by. Max Verstappen enters the pit, Valtteri Bottas gets by Antonio Giovinazzi, and Mick Schumacher falls on Daniel Ricciardo. Verstappen's in, he pits on on soft tires, that is. As you can see, everybody else is now entering the pits. But now, down the main straight, Valtteri Bottas has jumped Lewis Hamilton. But now, down the main straight, Verstappen coming out of pit road. Where is he going to come out? He comes out behind Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. No, he goes up ahead of Lewis Hamilton as a time penalty has happened, and there's a yellow flag ahead. Oh, it's a smoking car, and I think it's George Russell. Oh, yes it is! George Russell's blown his engine as Charles Leclerc has been hit with a 5-second time penalty for overtaking Mick Schumacher as George Russell is out of the race. Trying to hold off Valtteri Bottas, but here comes Max Verstappen. He gets blocked by Bottas, but he goes around the outside of both Bottas and Vettel. What a move by Max Verstappen! He moves out to second place, and now Yuki Tsunoda will pit, and Verstappen will take the lead. But what a move by Max Verstappen on Vettel and Bottas! As here comes Lewis Hamilton into the pits now. So now Hamilton pits onto the soft tires. We have now 10 laps to go in this race. So Verstappen will be taking the lead. As you can see, both him and Perez both flying through the last corner. But let's see what Hamilton can do on the soft tire. And he can't swift up. He can get up the gear. Oh no! What's just happening to Lewis Hamilton? He can't get up the gear. Oh, this is horrible for Lewis Hamilton. Oh no! He's stuck in first gear. Here comes Fernando Alonso. Oh, and he blocks out Alonso and the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz, but now he gets up the gear. This is horrible for Lewis Hamilton as he loses 2 spots to Fernando Alonso and Charles Leclerc. Here comes Carlos Sainz as well. So a disaster for Lewis Hamilton as he's had a gearbox failure for a solid minute as he goes around the outside of Fernando Alonso. Can he stick the move and get by? Yes, he can, as Lewis Hamilton has now a 5-second time penalty for illegally blocking other drivers. As you can see now, Perez and Verstappen almost going wheel to wheel. But Latifi again pits again, so this is horrible for the Williams team today, as they still have not scored a single point. As section coming out of it now on the DRS straight, Verstappen trying to get by his teammate. Here he goes. He's going to switch back. Oh, he gets loose. Oh, Verstappen spins. Oh, he's in the wall. He's pulling his front wing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's going to turn this championship upside down. Verstappen loses his front wing and spins. Here comes Lewis Hamilton coming by. Verstappen tries to stay ahead of Hamilton. This is the championship fight here between Hamilton and Verstappen, but oh my goodness. This is insane. Now Lewis Hamilton on the back of Daniel Ricciardo. This could be an overtake here. He's not actually 1.7 seconds behind, but he is in fact 2/10 behind, and he will get by Daniel Ricciardo down this main straight with DRS. Is he going to make an easy overtake? Yes, he will. He takes 4th away from Daniel Ricciardo. Gasly against Charles Leclerc as well. Gasly coming back from way in the back. Can he get by? No, he cannot. But he does have a second DRS straight. Can he get by Charles Leclerc there though? He's got the room. He's got the momentum. He's got the DRS around the outside of the turn now into the stadium section. Yes, he does. Gasly gets ahead and takes P6. But meanwhile, Sergio Perez, he won in Austria. He won in Portugal. He's right now 4th and only 20 points behind his teammate. Sergio Perez wins the Mexico Grand Prix and his home race. What a victory for Sergio Perez. My goodness, Valtteri Bottas comes home 2nd. Lando Norris, a 3rd podium of the season for McLaren. What a race for Lando Norris. Lewis and Daniel Ricciardo takes 4th because of Lewis Hamilton's 5 second time penalty.